Welcome to our class. In our prior classes, we have learned that firms are motivated to grow and merge with other firms because they can benefit from synergy. For example, there can be economies of scale and economies of scope. While it seems natural for firms to grow in size, sometimes firms also need to downsize. In this chapter, we will be discussing various approaches for firms to contract their business. Topics covered include divestitures, spin-offs, equity carve-outs, split-offs, and split-ups. In the next few videos, we will be covering each one of them. Now, you may be wondering what motivates firms to operate at a smaller scale. In this video, we will first discuss the reasons behind business contractions. In our prior studies, we have learned about synergy, which refers to the phenomena of 1 plus 1 is larger than 2. But consolidation of businesses may not always create synergy. Sometimes, firms could be better off if they divest part of their business away, if the value of the combined business is less than the sum of its parts. A possible reason for that is reverse synergy, which refers to the phenomenon of 2 minus 1 is larger than 1. An important source of reverse synergy is these economies of scale. These economies of scale can be caused by inefficiencies of a large corporation. For example, a large company with layered organizational structures can suffer from high internal communication costs. If you are the only employee in a company, you make decisions and implement that decision. A large corporation, however, isolates decision-making and decision implementation. Complicated organizational structures can make a firm very inefficient in implementing business agendas. For example, it may react slowly to market opportunities. Next, duplication of efforts is likely to be a problem in large corporations. If you are the only employee in a company, duplication of effort is not possible. But it is an issue for corporations as large as General Motors. General Motors, for example, once developed 2 computer graphics systems, CAD-ANCE and Fisher Graphics. The 2 systems were a duplication of effort. General Motors later combined the 2 into one graphics system, the CGS system. Besides, office politics is more likely to be an issue in large corporations than in smaller ones. Under the impact of office politics, employees may prioritize the needs of their interest groups at the expense of the company. In order to achieve the goals of their interest groups, they may be driven to manipulate a situation by providing distorted and misguiding information in their work. Next, large firms may find their products competing with each other. In comparison, smaller firms are likely to be more focused and only compete with other firms. For example, when iPad 4 was introduced to the market, a report from Citigroup shows that the greatest competitor of iPad 4 is not Android tablets or Microsoft Surface, but iPad mini. In addition, a large company may suffer from inertia, which refers to the unwillingness to change. Inertia is far more likely to happen in corporations that are old and successful. Their experience may lead them to hold on to the old business style. In comparison, a new and struggling firm is more likely to embrace changes. For example, when smartphones were introduced to the market, BlackBerry, which was the leader in the US mobile phone industry, decided to stick to its keyboard phones. BlackBerry's unwillingness to change was detrimental to its business. The market share of BlackBerry in the US fell from 42.8% in 2009 to 1.2% in 2015. BlackBerry decided to stop producing cell phones on 11th of October 2016. Besides economies of scale, firms can also lose efficiency in producing various products, which is called diversification discount. Diversification discount is likely to be an issue if there is not enough synergy to support the combination of different businesses. For example, there could be a mismatch of different product lines. An over-diversified firm may also lack competence in its long-core business. For example, car manufacturers of the US were once driven to merge with car rental companies in the late 1980s. For example, in year 1988, General Motors acquired National Car Rental. In year 1987, Ford bought Hearst Corporation. And in year 1989, Chrysler acquired Fleet Car Rent and Dollar Rented Car. But the synergy in vertical integration between the car suppliers and buyers did not last long. Soon, in the late 1990s and early 2000s, the car manufacturers started to divest the car rental companies. In 1995, GM sold National Car Rentals. In 1997, Chrysler sold its 2 car rental businesses. And in 2005, Ford sold off Hearst to private equity groups. Okay, in this video, we have discussed the economic reasons that motivate a company to contract its businesses. We have covered these economies of scale and diversification discount. Thanks for watching. In the next video, we will move on to discuss divestitures.